see you.
I'm going to say nice to see you, and thank you guys for making an entertaining movie. I want to start with what I think is awesome, which is that you guys have apparently been friends since like 1973. I might be wrong about the year, but it's been a little while. But I am curious, how long have you guys actually been friends? Because I think it's amazing.
Like 25 years.
Yeah.
A long time.
Very long time.
Do you remember where you guys first met? Can you share that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would go to the Gramlings to watch Melissa and Ben and our friend Tate Taylor. I would go watch them on stage. That's how we met.
Yeah, she had the best laugh in the audience, and she would come all the time. And then the other performers would literally call before the show, and they're like, "Is your friend Octavia coming? It's very important she be in the audience," because her laugh would literally make the whole audience laugh more. So she was like the best plant ever.
I am curious, Octavia, if Ma was in a superhero or supervillain, what kind of person would she be?
If Ma were a superhero or supervillain,
yeah,
I think she'd be somewhere in between that. Because she's a person who killed people, and so I don't know that there's any sort of heroism in that. So yeah, she would probably just be a supervillain. Come to think of it,
she would be so scary with powers.
Yes,
she was scary without powers.
When you saw Jason Bateman and his crab claws, were you like, why can't I be having those crab claws? Because that was, to me, amazing.
Ben just kept looking at me, and like the whole time it was like, okay, now we're having a VFX thing about this, and then there's someone's coming in, they're like, hi, I'm going to do the molds of the crab arms. Ben just kept looking at me. He goes, clearly at some point, someone from Netflix is going to call and say, you can't actually do this. And then there was like a model, like models were made. He's like, this seems to keep going. And then when he was actually standing in those incredible arms that like really he could operate and everything, we were like, it was like a fever dream. I was so happy to see him in them, and they made me laugh. They looked so cool, but they were also just so weird that I loved it.
I do have to ask Melissa an individual question for you, if you don't mind, which is, what is actually cooler, being in the new Thor movie or playing Ursula in a live-action Little Mermaid?
Well, Ursula is the only thing I know that I'm contracted to do.
Got it. Well, okay, real fast. I would imagine making this was a blast. Can you each share just really quick, like a memorable moment from filming, a day you'll never forget?
I know what it is for me. Octavia is wonderfully gentle, incredibly powerful as an actress, but there's a gentleness to her personality. Like I'm more like spastic and blah, blah, blah. Octavia's just, there's a gentle presence. So after the big explosion in the diner, when we go out and I stop the bus, Ben, I thought was going to knock himself out laughing. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? She kept running out, and she runs kind of gently. And she was supposed to be, we all expected it to be like, Thunder Force needs its bus, and like stop it. And she ran out in the first take. Literally, she ran out and gently went, Thunder Force needs a bus. And literally, you just saw crew like go down. People were like, oh, and then that's all we could hear. And then we had it on a loop and we were just playing it. And constantly to this day still goes, Thunder Force needs a bus. That's so funny. And I was like, everything I do, I feel like I'm so gruff and aggressive. But then Octavia is like my polar opposite. She's just like gentle and well thought out. But that was mine. What's yours, Rock?
Oh my God. I think it was when you first started doing the training and you were jumping up, just watching you do the wire work, jumping up on the high jump thing. God, just all of that. But every day, honey, every day was an adventure and fun. It was so fun.
It was a blast. That's for sure.
On that note, thank you both so much for your time and have a fantastic day.
Bye. Good to see you.